Very good morning to all of you students of class 8. It is the fourth part of your chapter number 10 light. Today I am going to start the topic known as structure of an eye. It is a structure of an human eye, and in the last video I have already told you that you need to learn the labeling of the human eye. So I am going to start it. Eye are one of the most important sense organ in the human body. As we know that in the human body there are total 5 sense organ. So eye is one of them. We can see that objects around us only when the light is coming from them and enter in our eyes. So eye is a sense organ and light must be present there to see the things around us. Let us see the structure and function of our human eye. The eye roughly has a spherical shape. So the shape of the eye is spherical. Outermost or coating of an eye is very white. It is tough so that it can protect the interior of the eye from the accidents. Its transparent form portion or front portion is called cornea. Okay, so front eye is called cornea. Light enters in the eye through that cornea. It helps in focusing the light. Behind the cornea there is a dark muscular structure is called iris. It is a small dark circle in the center of an eye. In iris there are small opening that is called pupil, and this is a size of pupil is controlled by iris. So sometimes it is little big, sometimes it is very short like a dots. So the iris is that part of an eye which gives us the distinctive color, and iris control another amount of light entering into the eye. Let us see how. There is an remember point is given that never use a laser light or torch for this activity. Before going to start the activity 10.7, you should know that the eye is a very important structure. You should take care of this. Look into your friend's eye and note the size of his pupil. Flash light on his eyes with a torch. Observe the pupil now. Switch off the light and note that the shape or size his or her pupil once again. Did you observe any change in the size of pupil? Yes. In which case was the pupil is larger, and why do you think it was so? So students, in the bright light iris expands and reduces the size of pupil. So as we already know that iris control the size of pupil. So whenever there is a bright light, it can expand or it can reduce whenever its size. So it is controlled by the iris, and iris expand or reduce the size of pupil. In dull light, whenever the light or torch is off, the iris contract, narrow, small, and the size of the pupil increases once more whenever light can enter the eyes. Behind the pupil of an eye there is a lens which is thicker in center. This is because it is a converging lens. Converging means all the lights are coming to meet at a focus at a point, that is converge itself. The region between the cornea and the lens is filled with a transparent liquid called aqueous humor. So aqueous humor is a transparent liquid which is completely filled in the area between cornea and lens. The lens focusing the light on the back of the eye on the layer that is called retina. So the retina is a layer whenever the lens focusing the line on it. The area or a region between the lens and retina is again filled with a transparent jelly-like substance that is called vitreous humor. Okay, so the two transparent liquids are filled in our eyes. One is aqueous humor and another is vitreous humor. So what is aqueous humor? This humor or liquid is present between the cornea and lens, and the vitreous humor is a transparent jelly-like substance which is present between the lens and retina. So the retina contains several nerve cells, and these are the sensation feeling by the nerve cell are transmitted to the brain through the optic nerve of a nerve system. Understood? There are two kinds of cell in the eyes. One is called cones, another is called rods. So the cones are the sensitive to bright light and help us to see different colors, and rod is another sensitive cell which is just sensitive to dim light and help us to see the low lights. Okay, so the cone and the rods, both types of cells are present on retina. Here, do you know, the image of one object on the retina is small in size and inverted, so it is downward. Now, when the formation is transmitted to the brain, information is sent to the brain interpret means it is identify the image as erect and the correct size. As the junction of the optic center and retina, there is no sensory cells are there. So what are the sensory cells? As I already discussed, cone and rod are the two sensitive cells are there. Now, but there is a point or junction. The junction means there are the point, they are just meeting. So at the meeting point of nerve cell and optic cell, optic nerve or retina, there is no cells. So there is no possibility of the various images are formed. So that is a spot called blind spot. We can feel its existence by performing and the following activity. So this is activity you can do also to just check that any of the part in our eyes having no light, no sense, no nothing is there, that is called blind spot. Okay. So the activity is given that make a round mark and a cross on a sheet of paper with the round mark to the right to the cross, and the distance between the two marks should be 6 to 8 centimeter. Take a paper, in a paper just put a cross sign and take 6 to 8 centimeter apart a dot sign. Okay, now hold the sheet of paper at the arm's length. The arm's length means the length of your hand, so arm's length, and then with the symbol straight in front of your eyes. Close your left eye once and concentrate at a cross by looking at it constantly. Okay, continue, you will look at the cross sign. Move the sheet slowly towards you. Come close to your eyes, keeping your eyes on the cross only. Now, does round mark disappear at the same point? Yes, you will observe that whenever constantly you will see the cross sign, it will disappear. Round mark will not appear to you. Now repeat this activity with your right eyes closed and take a round shape. So it will happen again that if you will look at the dot size or round shape, slowly the cross sign will disappear whenever you will see from your right side and by closing the left eye. Okay, so this appearing of a cross and round mark shows that a point on the retina there which cannot be send message to the brain, and when light falls on it, so this spot is called blind spot. Check and proceed. True and false is given. So in your next class I will ask you that. So be prepared. First of all, write true and false. Number 1. When all parallel rays reflect from the surface are parallel, the reflection is termed as diffuse reflection. So these are called, all the parallel rays reflected from the surface are parallel to the reflection is called diffuse reflection. It's a true or false. Now number 2, splitting of light into 7 different colors is known as dispersion of light. So there is 2 topics are given, spectrum and dispersion. Okay, reflection and refraction. So you need to know that what will be the correct answer. Splitting of light into 7 different colors is known as dispersion of light. Okay, so it will be true or false. Iris is a dark, large circle in the center of eye. Okay, number 4, that is a region between the cornea and lens is filled with the transparent liquid known as aqueous humor. It is a true or false. Okay, students. So you need to know about this. Try to make and understand yourself. And this is a very important structure, the structure of a human eye. You need to practice it hard, draw and labeling it. So need to practice hard. For the day, class is over, students. We will meet again in the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.